Your customers can't find you because you're not online. Get your custom-made auto detailing website today and start making more money. Click the link below to get started. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Hey, how's it going? This is Prince, Team Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. But today, I'm gonna take a little detour. I got a friend of mine who's a barber, and we was just talking, and I decided to go ahead and put together a little video for my homie. And to be honest with you, for any barber that's out there, right? If you cut hair, I think these strategies is going to be dope for you, right? As a mobile barber, all right? Now, or personal barber, all right? So I'm gonna break down as much as I can with the time that I have to give you enough information. So if this is something that you would like to get into, I'm gonna give you some simple things on how you get started, because it's real easy to do, and no one really is banging on this joint that hard. I found a few guys like in Cali. There's one guy in Cali that's really killing it. This guy's really like killing it, but he has like the mobile van. He has a mobile van, so like he cut people hair inside the van, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. That's kind of like starting out. Like if you got dough, then you can do something like that, you know. But starting out, if you ain't really got the kind of bread to invest like 40 or 50,000 into a van, into a custom-made truck or something like that, then you know, you just don't want to deal with that, all right? But people have been doing this for years, like coming to the crib to cut your hair is one of the dopest concepts that's out there, right? And in the black neighborhood, we've been doing this for years, man. Homie know how to cut. He come to the crib and cut the hair, right? There's no reason why you can't capitalize off that. There's no reason why you can't make money being a mobile barber, going to people's homes and not detailing their car, but cutting their hair, right? It's just all in how you work this joint, right? And in this day and age of the digital age that we're going into, there's no reason. Take advantage of it, bro. Take advantage of it, man. Now, I know that I get into the laws later on, but I know that some of the barbers going to think that, well, you got to have like the sink, you got to have a certain amount of water. I mean, your water got to be heated to a certain amount, right? So it has to be like 150 Fahrenheit or something like that. And in all these little rules and regulations, but if you're cutting at someone's house, everything that you need is right there in the house, right? So ideally, this guy doesn't necessarily need a big van, right? A big van does help, because if you're going to bring equipment, like for instance, if you have a barber chair, then bring the barber chair, right? Bring the barber chair with you. If you have a sink or something that you need to shampoo a person's hair, bring that stuff with you. Bring that stuff with you. Other than that, the basic stuff to cut a person's hair, I mean, you can put it in a suitcase. It's not even a suitcase. You can put it in a small bag, and boom, it's done. So I'm gonna go over a few things. Number one, to be a mobile barber, right? And I'm telling you, like, by the time, if I can get through all this information, the mobile barber easily makes $6 grand a month. Easily $6 grand a month, right? This is an easy franchise. I'm gonna get into it. All right. So number one, you have to have a website. That's without a doubt. You gotta have a website, right? You gotta have online booking. And people need to be able to say, okay, on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, can you come to the office and cut my hair? Right? Real simple, right? And so you have your cuts line up. So just like what we do in detailing, we have different packages set up. So like, okay, so I'm getting, so I'm going to get the low fade. No, I'm getting the mohawk, right? I'm getting the mohawk, right? And so you book that mohawk deal. Usually a mohawk might take you like an hour, maybe, I don't know, right? And so you book that, and then on Tuesday, you know my man is coming out there, and it's done, right? The cool part about the mobile barber and when he has his website is that when people book online, if they cancel at the last minute, they lost their deposit, right? So you can take deposits online. That's what you want to do, right? You want to take the deposit, and if possible, take the whole payment up front. But you need to at least offer the deposit. You have to put a deposit down because I'm not going to travel to you just based upon, you know, the fact that you put it online, right? Because you might forget. Anything might happen, right? And that's the same thing in auto detailing. Same thing. But let me go and break this down.
Shutterstock Music.
So the idea of the personal barber is just like a dentist, right? You don't want anybody just working on your mouth, right? Ideally, you want the same guy, the same dentist to keep my mouth looking fresh, looking fly, right? That's what you want. You want that joint looking good at all times, right? And I just don't want anybody just digging in my mouth. Same thing when it comes to cutting hair. Because like most guys, notice that most guys probably got about 3 main barbers, right? If you've been living in that city for about 30 days. You got 3 main barbers. You got your main barber. But dude is so good. He's so good that he's always busy, right? So you go into his barbershop, you might be sitting around for like 2.5, 3 hours before you get your hair cut, right? But when you get it cut, it's fresh, right? Then you got your second barber. Your second barber is just as nice as the first barber, right? But he may not have as many clients, right? Then you got your third barber. The third barber, he cuts a decent cut, right? Nothing special. Look, cut, done, right? And he has no waiting, right? No waiting whatsoever, right? And so that's what you have to deal with. But each one of them, what's cool about a barber is that they always have a nice personality, right? So some people gravitate based upon the person's personality, even though dude can't even cut that great, right? He does an okay cut, right? But dude personality is dope when you go in there, you have fun, you talk, da 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 da, right? And that's what's dope. All right, so let me break this down. All right, the thing about the mobile barber is, and how to really capitalize off this and make a lot of money is you're going to have to act as if you're the president's barber, okay? Because the president, this how I know there's a legal way of getting around it, right? It's no way that you can't do this, right? Because the president don't sit in the barbershop, right? He might go, I doubt it, right? More than likely, the dude who cut the president hair, from what I heard, he gets paid $100 every time he cut it, right? And he cutting that mug about 4 or 5. He cutting it every day, bro. I'm just look, snip, done. Give my money. Maybe twice a day. Clip, give my money, right? Or I think it's $250. I think it's $250 a cut or something like that. He's getting paid regardless. He's getting paid a lot. So act as if you're the president's barber. So each client you need to treat just like they're the president. Okay? Treat each client just like they're the president or the president's daughter or son or whoever. All right? Now, number 2, your dress code. Your dress code is going to have to be, now back in the day, the barber's a real clean dude, right? Real clean. Like you shouldn't, like, if you're going to do presidential cuts, right? You can't be in jogging pants, right? You can't be in shorts and stuff like that. And I know it's your business, and I know you can do that, right? But from a professional point of view, right? If you're going to cut someone's hair, let's say a lawyer, right? No. Let's say you cutting just a regular dude hair, right? But you showed up, and back in the day, the barbers would have bow ties on, and they'd be real fresh, man, real fresh. You know, nice little slides on the feet, some slacks maybe, and his barber joint, right? Now. And underneath you'll see you have the bow tie and all that stuff. Real clean dude. So homie would, all right, let's take this scenario. You go cut someone's hair. Okay? You cut someone's hair, not knowing who he is, you just cut it. You did your thing, right? Boom, boom. Not knowing he's connected to a lawyer. right? And then he turns the lawyer on to you, right? Now, if you would have been there in jogging pants and sweatpants and you know, some raggedy old jeans, then more than likely he wouldn't turn you on because you don't fit that professional image. You want to fit the professional image when you go to these corporations, because you might be cutting the CEO of the company, right? You might be cutting the chief, the CEO, the financial chief operator. I think that's what it is. I don't know, whatever. The thing is, you're cutting people hair in a professional setting where they got lots of money, lots of bread, who don't mind tipping you $100. Now, look. There's a lot of lawyers out there, all right, that need this service. There's a lot of them that own their own firm. They need this service. That don't mind if you come to the office, snip me up before court, and we out, right? But if all I had to do was just go online and just I'm good to go. Or all I had to do was text you or something like that, and I'm good to go, right? But you got to be able to capitalize and take control of that money that's coming in. This is something that you absolutely must do. All right. Number 3, let's talk about the law. All right. Again, the law says that your water need to be a certain temperature. You need to have a sink. You need to have all this crazy stuff. And like I said, in most places, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Right? You can do this underground or you can do it legitly, whichever way you want to do. I need to write that down. So, and that's the thing, and you need to check the laws in your city, in your state, to see if this is possible for you. But like I said, we've been doing it underground for so long. Like, come on, man. And I'm sure that the city wants to get that tax money, right? They want to get that tax. They have to figure out a way to tax this joint, right? It's a business. It is a business, right? And the cool part about it is you ain't even got to register this joint. To be honest with you, I'm just being real. I'm just being real, right? If I got my barber's license, joint is not popping right now, or even if I ain't got my barber's license, I just know how to cut. I'm going to get this bread, bro. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna get this website. Well, here it is, right? Well, what if they catch you? What they gonna hit you with? A fine, right? They gonna hit you with a fine. They're not gonna take you to jail for you're cutting hair illegally. What's the charge on that? How many days in jail do you have to do for that? For cutting hair illegally? Come on, man. Stop being scared. And just go out there and get it, right? Just go out there and get it, right? Get you a few cuts, get your website up and going, get you a few cuts, get you a few clients underneath you, right? Because I'll get into it, but get you a few clients underneath you, and then once you start making some money, go ahead and make that joint legit. That's it. Especially I know you cats that's watching me know how to cut. There's some dudes on here watching me that's like a beast, right? It's a beast. Right? But you can't get in no shop because you ain't got your license, bro. Now you need to get your license. I'm not fronting. You need to get your license. However, it's time to eat, baby. You gotta eat. What you gonna say? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. When I come back, we're gonna finish chopping this up. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Your customers can't find you because you're not online. Get your custom-made auto detailing website today and start making more money. Click the link below to get started. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Come over to the dark side and get your auto detailing Beats hoodie now. Get customers just by wearing it. Book appointments just by wearing it. Command money and become the beast that you are. Auto Detailing Beast hoodies. Limited supply. So get one before they're all gone. Hey, welcome back, Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile barber business. Finagled. Anyway, let's go to number 4. Number 4 is charge the same as traditional shops with a gas fee, or whatever traditional shops charge. Add $5 to it. Just that simple, right? That way, it's not much of a. It's not like a oh my God, $50. You know what I'm saying? For a haircut, that's crazy. Even though I know some spots up north in New York, I know they charge like $50, $75 a cut. Some places, some in ATL, same spot, right? $75 for a haircut, regular haircut, right? I mean, he does his thing, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's just regular, right? So to charge those kind of prices is not like out of this world, right? Again, you have to break down your packages, right? And make sure they get those packages. Okay? Now, all right. The reason why I say charge the same as a traditional shop and just add your gas fee is just basically what it is, so you won't shock the customers, right? Because this is something new, right? This is luxury, bro. This is luxury, presidential, right? Presidential, right? You're going to someone's house, you're cutting their hair, and this is what you're ultimately selling them. You're not selling them haircuts, right? That's stupid. You don't sell them haircuts. You sell them time, right? Because me as a businessman, I don't have time to be sitting at the barbershop for no 3 hours, right? I don't have time to sit in the barbershop for 2 hours, right? I don't feel like sitting in a chair waiting for you to cut my hair, right? Because I got stuff to do, right? But I have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Versus if homie come to the crib, right? That's one. Look, number 1, I ain't got to go down here, right? Number 2, I ain't got to deal with all these different personalities and blah 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 blah. He come here, he cut my hair, he get paid, he's gone, right? Just that simple. I have not lost any time whatsoever. So what you're selling to the people is time, right? Especially for single mothers with sons, right? They don't want to go. Trust me, they don't want to go to the barbershop. They don't want to, especially the traditional barbershop where it's only men in there, right? And men, to be honest with you, traditional barbershop where it's just men in there, they don't want a female in there because we talk about them, right? And we don't want no problems, right? We don't want no problems. All right, so now, in my humble opinion, I would prefer credit card than cash, right? Because you're on the road, right? And most of your clients, I'm gonna be honest with you, most of your clients starting out might be, it depends on where you are and what you're doing. Most of your clients might be right there in the hood. And once people get wind that you making money hand over fist, they gonna think that you got like mad cash. So it's best to put that money on the card. Second thing is the people with the real dough, the people that, you know, 100,000 and up, right? That's really gonna hit you with $100 every time you come there and cut their hair. They deal exclusively with like no cash whatsoever. Straight credit, slight. So make sure you're doing that. Plus, and we'll get into this on the next one. When you franchise and you already build up a reputation that I only accept debit or credit card, then when you franchise, your people who work for you, they can't steal from you. They can't steal from you because you're only working through credit or debit. And someday I'm gonna have to break down the franchise part of this later on. However, if you want to get in contact with me, my contact should be in a link in the description below. A link should be in the description below to get in contact with me if you want to chop it up sometime about being a mobile barber. All right. Number 6, it's easy franchising or corporation. All right. So now let's just talk about what you need as a barber, right? You need your basic. Look, I'm not a barber, so I can't really break down everything, right? But I'm assuming you need clippers, right? You need razors and simple little stuff like that can fit in the bag, right? If you don't and you want to bring your own chair, that's cool, right? I don't suggest you do that, right? Because if you're going, let's say I'm going to cut Mr. Joe hair. Mr. Joe is a lawyer, right? Or he's a CEO of this particular company, right? But he's at the top of the building, right? And you have to, let's say there's no elevator, you have to walk up the stairs, right? Don't nobody want to lug that big chair all the way up there. It's cool to have though. right? I ain't knocking it, it's cool to have, but homie probably already got a chair there. Right, so you just need your basic stuff, man. Your basic stuff, man. That's it, right? And there's so much, and then a little bit more to upsell the customer. We'll get into that later on. But your basic stuff, like you can do this in a van, you can do this in a Maserati, you can do this in a brand new Bugatti. You can do it anywhere, right? And you can just put up your mobile barber with a magnet on the side of it and start making money hand over fist just like that, right? Because word of mouth is going to travel much faster than your advertising. However, you need to advertise, right? And I suggest you do this. I suggest you right now, well, not right now, after you like this video, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Google mobile barber near me and see how many pop up. Right? If you got a whole bunch of them pop up, this might not be for you. But if you only got like 5 or 6 cats, dominate. Go get that bread, bro. Go get it. Oh my God. It's been 20 minutes. I ain't. Oh my God. All right. So now, number 7. The great part about the mobile detailer, I mean, the mobile barber is, and if I happen to call it a detail, I really mean barber. The great part about the mobile barber is he has absolutely no overhead. He has no overhead, right? I don't have to pay a booth rent, right? Why would I, right? The only thing I gotta pay for is my car. That's it, right? And here's what's dope about this. Because once your business is legit, right, and you're using your vehicle as, let's say, your office, as your whatever, it's basically a free car. Because at the end of the year, when it comes time to pay your taxes, you write off the whole car, right? Every car note goes right back. Let me get all that money right back, bro. All of it goes to that. All right, so now, no overhead. That's what I said. All right. Oh, so let me break this down. All right, so whether you choose to get the big van, right, to do your mobile barbering, right? I'm not saying use the van to put people inside of it and cut their hair. That's whack. But if you decide to use a big van because of the space on the side of the van where it looks like, because you can get a picture of yourself and have it wrapped, whatever you want, right? Whatever you want. And boom, and everybody knows about you. Or you decide to get the little eco-friendly car, right, that you can rent, right, from Enterprise somewhere, right? It doesn't matter, right? The thing is, you don't need that much space. You just need to get to the client. That's it. And the dope part about renting a car versus leasing or actually buying your car, the dope part about it is you lease it, you never have to change the flat tire. You never have to change the oil. If that mug break down, they bring you a brand new car, right? And it's just like that. And you build credit on top of that, and you can write off everything on it. Now, last I checked, and you can get a business account with them, which is going to give you a discount on your car rental. All right, and you build points up. So when you want to go to the beach with wifey, right, you got so many points build up by the end of the year that you practically get a brand new car, or rather the weekend or what you chilling with. Because Enterprise got like exotic cars too that you can rent. You can rent a Lamborghini from, you didn't know that. You can rent a Lamborghini from Enterprise. You can rent a Bugatti from Enterprise for 2 days, right? You can get it for free for like 2 days if you build up enough credit. And you just zoom, and everybody like
Shutterstock Music.
You go to, look, bro, as a mobile barber, right? You know how many kids you would inspire when you come through the hood in a Bugatti. Yeah, it's a rental. And you can tell them, hey, bro, it's just a rental, right? But they're going to be like, but you can afford it, right? And you're going to, look, bro, you can change your whole neighborhood just by doing this, bro. Because everyone is going to emulate you. Everyone is going to be after trying to be just like you, the mobile barber who makes, you make anywhere from 6 to 10 grand a month, right? And I'll break down the numbers later on. But that's something that, you know, it takes a special person to do. It takes a special person to do. All right, let's keep going. Oh yeah, you gotta be able to cut white people hair and black people hair. Point blank. I don't know no professional way of saying straight and coarse. I guess that's how you want to say it. You want to be able to cut straight hair and coarse hair, right? Maybe I should have said that. Maybe not white and black. But whatever. Look,
Shutterstock
All right. Number 9 would be the equipment. You know what kind of equipment you need as a. I'm trying to rush through this joint. As a mobile barber, you know what kind of equipment. Now, the main thing that you're going to need, absolutely must have, is a website. That's the main thing.
Shutterstock Music.
I'm sure clippers and all that stuff you already got, so we'll work on that. All right. You want to build contracts with your clients, right? Most guys get their hair cut every couple weeks. A female who get their hair cut might get their hair cut once a month. All right, so you want to build contracts with these people, right? Where I don't have to look. All I got to do is book online. If it was me, all I got to do is book online. It's already paid for, right? Me and you, you come to the crib. Anyway, what I was saying was, you come to the crib, you cut my hair. It's already paid for. We have our conversation. You leave and go to the next appointment, baby. Done, right? I didn't have to pull out a pocket. I ain't got to go to my credit card. I ain't got to do none of that. It's already done. That's what I'm talking. Like, that's good business, right? And as long as you gonna do what you say you gonna do, right? Then I do what I say I'm gonna do, and that money comes out residually. Like, you ain't gotta chase me down. That money comes out of my account into your account, just like that, right? With a website, gotta have a website though. All right, next. Where we at? So contracts. Okay, here's a good one. This is number 11. How much money can I make as a mobile barber? How much money can I make? Right? And here's the thing. You want to base it upon. You want to base your main cut, right? Let's say your cheapest cut is like $25-$30, right? That's what we normally pay around here. $25 for a cut, right? $25-$30, right? You're doing about 60 cuts a week. You'll end up with about $1,500. All right? You'll end up with about $1,500 doing 10 cuts a day. All right? So your ideal day is about 12 hours, right? Because that other 2 hours is going back and forth from here to there to there to there, right? But some spots you're gonna go to, you might have 2 haircuts right there, right? Some spots you go to, you might have a whole group of people in there that you need to go ahead and cut, right? Because now in these day and age, you have like these small startup companies. It might be only 4 people in that joint, right? But you cutting everybody's hair in there, right? So you might have one stop, 4 people, right? So that you gotta juggle with those kind of numbers, right? So that's like $1,500 a week, all right? If you're doing $1,500, rain or shine, $1,500 a week, all right? In hand, $1,500 a week. And we're not getting into the specialty cuts or nothing like that just yet. So you bring it home about $6,000, all right? I think that's good money. I'll be honest with you. I think that's real good money, $6,000, right? You're making about 60, almost 70 a year, right? Right now, let's get into a high package, right? What I made this up myself. It's called a presidential cut, right? And the presidential cut is what I get at my barber, right? He gets this is what he does. He cuts my hair, right? He styles it. He shampoo it. He put the little spray on, the black spray on there where I'm like losing hair at, so make me look like I ain't losing hair, right? He does he shaves, razor shave the face. He gives me a facial, and that's about it. That's everything, right? That I can think of. Oh yeah, and he cuts my eyebrow, make sure my eyebrows is nice and smooth. Look, real dope. The problem with my barber is like, he'll spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours on your head, right? And he might have like 10 people waiting on him. Like, if there's 10 people waiting on him, you ain't getting your hair cut today, right? But he does take appointments, right? So I can make an appointment and go there, and I know I'm the next person to get up in the chair, right? But if he was mobile and he came to the crib, like, I would love that, man. You talking about pampering? You talking about like that's balling, bro. That's balling, right? Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, these guys are not going to the barbershop to get their hair cut. Somebody's coming to them, cutting their hair, right? Take advantage, because you never know who you might run across, bro. You never know. Look, you might be the next dope rapper barber. Like, that can happen, right? But you have to put yourself in a position to get a blessing like that. You have to be in a position to do that, all right? I'm gonna take a quick break, and when I come back, we're gonna chop up the rest of this. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing.
Your customers can't find you because you're not online. Get your custom-made auto detailing website today. and start making more money. Click the link below to get started. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing.
Shutterstock.
Come over to the dark side and get your auto detailing Beats hoodie now. Get customers just by wearing it. Book appointments just by wearing it. Command money and become the beast that you are. Auto detailing Beats hoodies. Limited supply. So get one before they're all gone.
Hey, welcome back. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to make you more money in your mobile barbering business. Alright, so now, alright, where we at? I said something about the presidential cut. Presidential cut, let's say we do it at $200, right? The same thing that I just told you, right? You can do it for $200. Ain't nobody gonna pay that kind of money, Prince. Shut up. Yes, they will. Yes, they will, right? You just gotta find the right people, and you gotta advertise it, right? So if you advertise it for you advertise
my mobile barber website. This is somebody near me, all right? Just to let you know that these guys make dough. Okay, let's go to services. 25% off haircut, $45. This is the special. Original price $70. $45 haircut and shave, includes full home adult haircut, razor lather, clipper shave, trim, on-site setup, consultation, styling system, finish, convenience, and travel. All right, so we charging a traveling fee along with that. Look at this, MMB gift card, $50 to $500. $45 for the platinum cut. $98 for 4 in-home barber visits. MMB gift card, $500. $45, $85, right? 84. What's this? $85. Haircut, styling system, lather, shave, facial, choice of cologne. Ooh, complimentary hand rolled premium cigar. Ooh, this guy's doing it. And so he does child's haircut, 35 minutes. It's $16 to $24. Power massage, business massage. Yo, he killing it. But what I like most about this site is this right here. Home and office appointments, executive appointments, doctor and lawyer services, hotel appointments, condo, apartment amenities, PR, corporate events, fire, EMS stations, because they some of these people can't leave the station unless they get a call, so you got to go out to them. Hospital patient services, retirement communities, rehabilitation centers, adult and group homes, mortuary, schools, group club services, and personal barbers.
$209. Let's say $209.99, right? But you get it at 50% off, and let's just say it's $99 for the sake of doing math, right? $99, right? Now, trust and believe, someone, when you see it, someone's gonna pay for it, right? But you gotta be able to sell it. All you gotta do, look, if no one knows that's what you do, then there's no way they're gonna buy it. You got to put your packages in front of people so they know that when they have the money, when they want that kind of pampering, they pay for it. I mean, they pay for it, and then it's done. Because my wife, like she get her hair done. It's like sometimes like $150, bruh. I'm like, where you get all that hair from? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. They advertise it, so someone eventually is going to buy it. As long as you continue to advertise. All right, let's go to the next thing. This is number 12. All right, so most barbershops around here in North Carolina are closed on Monday. So if I was a mobile barber, I would be open on Monday because there's people who want to get their hair cut on Monday. I don't care what they say. There's been plenty of times I wanted to get my hair cut on Monday. I couldn't make it in there Saturday. Right? I want to get my hair cut on Monday. Right? So you want to capitalize on that. Monday and Sunday, right? Most barbershops are closed on Sunday and Monday, right? And I know you're thinking, well, dog, dude, what day am I have off? You ain't got no days off, bruh. Right? You're in a state of emergency, right? If you only got one source of income coming in, bro, you in a state of emergency, bro. right? You still working for the man, and all they got to do is say go home and never come back, and you lose everything. Psha. Psha. Not me. Not me. Anyway, so look. You can take a day off, ain't no big deal. Take a day off. You know what I'm saying? Just choose your day. You work for yourself. Choose your day. Right? Choose your day. If you want to take Monday off, take Monday off. Not a big deal. I'm just saying you do what your competition absolutely will not do. Your competition won't work on Monday. Around here is what I'm saying. I know some spots up north, they got 24-hour barbershops. They never close. Never close. All right, so number 13. Target high-end people. When I was talking about the presidential, right? Look, if you're hunting after the whale, you're bound to catch fish on the way. If you're hunting after the whale, you're bound to catch fish on the way to catch the whale. All right. So you're advertising the whale. The whale is the guy who's going to spend that $100 for their haircut. All right. And your harpoon is your presidential cut. Right. So you're carrying that now. While you're carrying that, fish are just going to jump in the net because they see an advertisement. Let me check this guy out. And they say, okay, he got cussing in for regular people, $25. Cool, I got you, right? So you're hitting both end, high end and low end. It's real simple. It's a real simple strategy, right? But you got to have a website for that to work. You got to have a website. All right, so next. And if you're looking for a website, click the link below. I'll go ahead and hook you up with a mobile barber website. With online booking, with everything that you need in order to get it up and going, baby. Everything. All right. So next. Get more bang for your advertising dollars by fundraising, by doing fundraisers at the school. All right. So you want to get into the school, do some fundraisers for the school, and so that everybody, look, check this out. Let's say the school got 300 students. You can get in there on a day and you can, you and a couple of your people, you in there cutting hair, right? Or whatever it takes, man. Do what you got to do, right? And I know it might seem like a little strange, right? But just try it. Try it, right? So you got 300 students, right? And the way it works with auto detailing, when we go to the schools and we doing fundraisers, is we print out one, we don't even print it out. We send the principal or whoever's in charge that flyer, the digital format of that flyer, they print it out and get it to every student once a week before the event. So that's 300 people, right? 300 people that's going to know about your business off top. And you do that, you multiply that by 4 schools, right? And let's say each school got 300 students. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 1,200. That's 1,200 people that's going to know about your business, right? Right there where you live at, right? 1,200. Now you only need 100. You only need 100 to make $6,000. Right? And let's say you get half of that, right? Let's say you get half, that's 600, right? And I'm not going to do the math on it. You do the math. 600 heads. You can't cut 600 heads a month anyway, right? You need help, right? Which then you have to franchise, right? Then you gotta get another. That's why, like I was saying, like rent the joint, rent the car, right? Because then all you have to do is if you got another nice barber, right? And you got license, then he can work under your license, as I heard. Right? And so because he's working underneath your license or whatever, all you do is get the rental-car, bro, and you send him to where you gotta go. I can put him on the booking system so he automatically get, you know how you go into the barbershop and you got people that I'm only going to number 2, my man over there, and you got people I'm only going over here. Same thing with the booking system. They get to say, okay, Cedric, right? Cedric, is who I'm booking with. And then boom, Cedric gets the notification. You see it too, but Cedric get the notification on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I'm going to do Mr. Holmes' hair. It's just that simple, right? Right? All right. Commercials, videos. You want to do a lot of videos with all ethnicities, right? So you got Indian, you got black, you got white, you got Chinese, everything, right? Every culture out there. That's how you want to do it. And you don't want to say, buy this president. Don't come out with that, buy the presidential. No. We're just going to show you that I can cut. And if you want more information, click right here. If you don't want more information, cool. Do your thing, right? Now on Facebook, when you run that joint on Facebook, you talking about handing out flyers and stupid stuff like that, right? It's not stupid, but you talking about handing out flyers like, bro, we did 3,000 flyers this morning, right, on Facebook. 3,000, right? Out of 3,000, you think maybe we might get 100 people? More than likely, right? So now, all right. So look, in your advertising though, you want to demonize shops and sell people time, right? Well, imagine this, if you can. You see in the video, a guy pulls up in a van or a car or something like that. He gets out, it's the mobile barber, and he cuts your hair. Versus sitting at the barbershop, you see the same guy sitting at the barbershop 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, leaves the shop after 5 hours. Your whole day is gone, right? So you're demonizing the shop and selling people time. That's what you want to do, good brother. Listen, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be right back. Prince, Beast Mode Detail.
Your customers can't find you because you're not online. Get your custom-made auto detailing website today and start making more money. Click the link below to get started. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Come over to the dark side and get your auto detailing Beats hoodie now. Get customers just by wearing it. Book appointments just by wearing it. Command money and become the beast that you are. Auto detailing Beats hoodies. Limited supply. So get one before they're all gone.
Hey, welcome back. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile barbering business. All right, so I gotta blow through this, man. I ain't got that much time. I got about 8-9 minutes. All right, so number 17. All right, you want to have incentive plans to entice people to buy your presidential package. So, in other words, if you buy it, look, and the thing about the barber is, let me straighten this out. The thing about the barber is you got to know what's going on in your city. So like if I'm a mobile barber and let's say the hottest thing around here is Duke tickets, right? Duke football tickets or Duke basketball tickets, right? I'm going to definitely have me some basketball tickets with me, right? Anybody who buys the presidential joint, you get 2 Duke, make sure it's feasible where you still make money, but you get 2 tickets to the basketball game, right? Or not even that, like if you got high-end playing clients, just tell them, hey, listen, do you like basketball? I got 2 free tickets if you like them, and give it to them. You're going to give it to them anyway, right? Boom, right? But you can put it on your package as something that you can add on. It's an incentive, right? Or like dinner for 2, or the new Star Wars movie, or whatever. You just got to know what's popping in your city, right? Know what's popping and what's popular to give them an incentive to buy from you. Right, I'm gonna get my hair cut anyway, but dog, I get tickets with that too. Game over. Game over. Game over, bro. You'll be so far by the time people start catching on to it, you so far ahead of them that they can't even see you. All right. So let's go to. Oh yeah. So you got it. So here's another one. You got to be able to upsell your clients. All right. I'm gonna end it right here. You got to be able to upsell your clients, all right? So if people are getting regular cuts on a bi-weekly basis, upsell them to something else. You know what I'm saying? Upsell them to like a shave, upsell them to a facial, upsell them to something else that you got, right? To keep more money coming in. You don't want to come off too salesy because they'll be like, dude always come here trying to sell me some extra special cut, right? But here's what you can do. And this is what one of my barbers, who's my 3rd barber, is he got clothes inside his shop so you can buy like a fresh outfit after you leave, and after you get your hair cut, you can buy a fresh outfit. But I wouldn't say sell clothes. Cologne, you're only catering to men for the most part. Now women still will get like their kitchen cut, like Don't get it twisted, right? You'll have some of them too, and some of them got bald heads, so you might want to do that. So, but your main target is men, right? So, I ain't got that much time. All right, so think about what things men could use, right? Cologne is one, right? Anything that men can use, right? And some things can be like personal, right? Because like just on a real, one of my barbers sell Viagra, right? Because that's a man thing, right? I know he shouldn't be doing it. I understand it, but I'm just saying, like, think outside the box. Think outside the box, right? And cater just to men. Cater just to men. That's it, right? So that's about it, man. Even if you got to sell dye or whatever, like hair dye, like me, I love my gray hair. I love it. So it doesn't bother me at all. But think about catering to men, to make you extra bread on top of that, because you can easily jump from 60 grand to 100 grand quickly, right? And get all your homies, right? Even if you gotta finance them to go through school, finance them to go through school so you can put them on and make this bread, bro. And then on top of that, what you gonna do? You gonna make a television show, and I gotta go make a television show just like Black Ink, right? Make a television show. And go from there, right? So listen, man, I hope I said something to bless you. I definitely hope heaven smiles upon you. Definitely go out and kill it this week. Again, if you guys need to get in contact with me about a mobile barber website, the link is below. My contact information is also below. And until next time, grind time, Prince, Beast Mode Detailing.